I was surprised. I was wondering, because sometimes you see, the teams go for a late smoke where they walk out and then, they take their time. But yeah, they just consistently, they're kind of greedy with the way that they like to play. Every other team that we've seen.
They know where TA is. They had a ward, saw her run up and meld, so now they can go on her.
Break the smoking jungles. Drop down. Pressure already being placed on Costa, and they just have too much damage. So the first blood gonna go over to Nia. They're gonna see if they can finish up FCR, and he is tanky, but they have plenty of lockdown, so they'll get themselves 2, and they'll get themselves some bounty runes.
This is just terrible, and of course they're gonna deny the ward afterwards because it was obvious that they saw the TA go invis. But great play by LGD. Again, very avoidable though for Keystars.
See a little bit of skirmishing over here again. They had Planet in a good position for the calling. They're out the tree, just put a little pressure back down, but it's gonna be pretty difficult for them as they'll use the blood grenade. In comes Costa though, he's gonna try to assist, and there it is. There is a redemption kill. Planet now on the run. We'll have that sprout up in a second, but I'm not sure if King Jungles will opt to go for it.
They still need to body block center block the big camp here, but Luna is having a very, very good start, allowed to completely free farm, and Bristle still struggling a bit to be allowed to CS.
Ooh, and as that happens, we get the first blood on King Jungle, so that is very good start here for LGD. And Kosa's gonna be all alone.
Gonna get a very nice kill there, and they're holding the lane in a pretty good position bottom now as well. Trying to go on the Luna, TP in.
Yeah, there's a little bit of harassment going on in the top lane. Shiro, he's stuck in between them and not going to be able to get that denial. While you smile, now forced underneath the tower. They don't have the sprout. Looks like they're not going to go enforce this. Have a rotation top, so not the mid lane this time. We'll be having the support make their way top, probably trying to slow down the Bristle, if at all possible. Leaving New all alone. Again, he is fairly tanky, though. He did just finish up that Vanguard. That is going to give a little bit more breathing space, but the top lane, yeah, Bristle, FCR. He was not prepared for this, and he's got his Vanguard, but he's not going to be able to withstand what they throw at him here in this top lane.
This is the big offset in this game. Bristle, I said they need to hit that Aghanim's timing really hard, and they're delaying it now with the way they're playing. Bottom rune for Puck.
Trying to just secure the rune if possible. Shards are going to push him up over the high ground though, but there's the hit, there's the rotation, a nice fissure. Kingrd going to eventually fall here.
At the same time, running for
you. Can they finish him off? They need one more hit. They have it.
That's a big kill for them. That's really big for Keystars there. They need to get some kills on the enemy offlane. So Wisdom Rune. We're going to see 1-for-1 on the Wisdom Rune. No stealing this game. Interesting, Luna has gone for the 2-0-2 build. He is holding a skill point, so I'm sure he wants to go into the Moonglaves to start jungling. Dive comes in.
Top lane, King Jungle's in position, throwing out that hold here. Kingrd, they finish him off. In comes Planet, might be able to go and get themselves returned to the snowball though. Coming into play, Kingrd will end up dying, but those shards holding into place. FCR, he wants more, he wants Planet. He's got a bunch of these stacks up here. He's got 5, needs a little bit more to finish off this Muerta, and he'll be able to get it. So that's a double kill. This Bristleback is going to be able to bounce back.
Transitioning the Luna down here, wants to start using the bottom part, get some levels in the glaives because they have big stacks on Ancients already. Sneaky rotation here with the smoke.
You see why you smile. The teleports are coming out though, so you have to be careful. Kingrd throws out the shards. Doesn't really matter though when you're up against the Sphinx calling, making sure that he will be silenced up. Does not have that snowball. Has a couple wand charges. They'll use the egg and they'll secure a kill because King Jungle's on the backlines, but the rest of the team, they are here. A nice dead shot, maybe buys them enough time so that Why You Smile will be able to survive his egg, and they take down King Jungle's. It is the neutral creep though.
Planet gonna try and get one more on it for the Luna, who is now 3 points in Moonglaves, so she's ready to farm it whenever she can.
Yeah, really haven't seen any motion towards that buy angle in terms of like doing any scouting, any sort of visual. The King Jungle's dash up. Oh my goodness, the jump forward here from NothingToSay. They want to give it a cuss, but the snowball rolling on through. Buys a bit more time, is going to try to teleport away. Cannot do it. It was a valiant effort from Kingrd, but LGD, they were already ready. Look at these body blocks. He's saying, Kingrd, you are not getting out alive. No way.
And beautiful there for LGD, scoring a big win as well, getting more momentum on the Luna here as well as the Doom, who are... I think he was, wanting to get a Nature's Prophet rotation. Thing is, King Jungle has gone for a weird build as well on Nature's Prophet. He's going for 3 points, Nature's Call, only 1 level teleport so far.
They have nothing to say over here, and they know that there's no Echo Slam, so they're going to try to take advantage of it, and they do. They finish him off.
That's a good move by King Jungle, though. Sitting on the high ground. It's a nice find. Already, though, LGD, they know this. They're making a move towards top, not giving up the top area.
They've got absolutely terrifying team fight on top of this. So FCR is going to break the smoke. You see that he's got that. They even just go right in for the Echo Slam. They don't want to allow him to be able to use this. So just a quick and just calculated hit coming out from the side of LGD.
And this game, I don't really see why he elected to do this.
Do you think he figures that he's going to have to do like a lot of split pushing perhaps?
I guess you could say that their team is missing pushing power, but split pushing against this lineup I don't think works.
Yeah, King Jungle's getting spotted out. There's that A-test like we talked about, calling, Sunray, Fissure, everything. They'll finish him off a nice ring coil, but they just don't have the means to back it up yet. Costa making his way over. Just so slow thanks to those fire spirits. The Icarus dive away, egg over to the side. Kingrd trying to finish off Nothing to Say, but he's not going to be able to. Costa running again, that rock coming into play. Doom over onto FCR. Costa's just taking too much damage with the Sunray and everything else. That is yet another kill going the way of LGD.
That was just beautiful by LGD. The positioning on that egg was just close enough to be really useful.
Yeah, that is a little bit surprising. Would you like to see FCR, like, so we've talked about this when we've watched Spirit games, and granted, Spirit is in crazy TI form. Hold on to that thought. Top lane, they see you, but there's a fallout from Nothing to Say. The Doom comes out, Kingrd is obliterated, and Costa does not survive at all. Oh my goodness.
The debate again going on to the Doom there, but they're sitting behind.
So with this Agnum Scepter picked up on FCR, which makes him quite strong, you can't go into this team right now 5v5. It's just going to be too painful.
It's, you know, one component, and having the PKV just now completing on TA as well. They're hitting a few timings. They're also very close to a full Blink Dagger on Tusk.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Puck.
There is a nice find there for the side of LGD.
See the value of having those watchers. It's so nice, just extra wards, and Puck walking up a dangerous high ground.
A little bit surprised over here as Neo finding an opening on Kingrd. He even opts to use the Doom. Just wants to ensure that he can get this pick off right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty chill game for him, and a last little whip comes out.
King Jungles is trying to help out here, and again, he's fairly tanky. They need to have some sort of way to cancel out the TP, and they just don't have it, unfortunately, for the side of KEYD Stars.
Yeah, like I said, if he manages to crack a tier 3 tower, that's when Luna, you know, we've all seen how fast she can just take the barracks. So this bit of damage on tier 3 tower, even though she didn't take it now, is really big.
King Jungles needs to be very careful here because he's got Nothing to Say chasing around the secret shop, and he is just dead. As over in the mid lane, FCR trying to just push them off the buildings. The Eclipse does get used. He's all right. He's still alive. They took a lot of damage as back lane. You can see the Dream Coil gets used on Why You Smile and Shiro, but not going to have that damage quite yet as Analog popping back in yet again. Wants to finish off Why You Smile. Will be able to do it. Atos holding Kingrd into play. Jumping in. There it is. There's the Echo Set from Nothing to Say. They rip apart both of the heroes on the side of KEYD Stars. And now Costa running for his life. This is not looking like he'll survive this either. A very precise hit here coming out from LGD, which is going to mean that they can go break into the base.
Even the Phoenix kill that they got, this like, oh, small victories, right? Well, you got the Phoenix, but then you overcommitted because of it. Did you really get the Phoenix, or did he allow you to go on him? It feels like LGD are just 2 steps ahead.
Feel like they get got. Now King Jungles, the Doom is back up. He's going to get picked off by New. He's on to his tricks here, trying to cut the wave. Again, have to be so careful because the rest of the team, they're on their way.
Yeah, they're running the Murta. Can she get a dead shot?
They're trying to...
Doesn't expect it.
Feels like they're trying to pin... Oh, it landed! This guy's good. A little bit of a dodge here on that Atos, the blink out. They can see themselves Shiro. They want to try to make something happen off of this. Shard's coming into play. FCR just turning his back, just trying to start stacking all of this nasty stuff. They do have the Satanic. It's a good throw in the middle here as he jumps in to get rid of FCR. That big threat no longer an issue. Costa trying to kite around the other side, but Kingrd will be next to fall. And now they'll end up losing King Jungle's Analog running away. That is not the way that KEYD Stars wanted that fight to go, and LGD, they feel very good about it.
And with the protection from Planet, coming in with the Glimmer Cape, the mech, making sure his Luna stays healthy there, and the Satanic, of course, doing a good job healing him up, even through the Bristleback.
He has Doom. But needs to be very quick. Gets it down. Analog, your finger's just not fast enough, my friend.
For my time.
That's rough. I mean, against War Stomp and the Infernal Blade, you just get stunned up. Level 22 Doom now. He's flying ahead here in this game.
So you might as well take your time, go in, get yourself this roach, the extra life for the extra insurance.
King Jungle is faking TP into Roach Pit. Yeah, I don't think you want to finish that one. As they, of course, completely ignore that threat. Oh, some couriers might fall victim to Nature's Prophet here, though.
He's trying, but Neo is not happy about this. Nice little push down to the low ground, though. He's going to try to run. Nothing to say. Manages to land the fissure. Gonna hop on over. They use that. Can they bait it, though? Can they get the damage? Oh, my gosh. He's absolutely tough. But in comes the Doom. It's the FCR. They split this up. Kingrd getting chased. They have to run away from this egg. They don't want to play against it because Nothing to Say. Sitting a bit low, but he is going to be all right thanks to the immediate reaction coming out from the side of LGD. FCR just continuing to stack whatever he can. 7 stacks onto New, but the rest of the team, they aren't in position. They aren't ready to fight this.
The picks that you get later in the game, you really want them to shine. And over on LGD, we definitely see that. You know, their entire roster is shining here. But again, TA gets caught by a Doom.
Costa cannot be on this map if he doesn't know where Neo is. In fact, like this, he knows that he can't run away. And the TPs come out, or sorry, the tips come out from LGD. They're like, man, this guy's on fire.
One of the few who are not. I think everyone else was a mid laner as well. But yeah, he's repping here from the offlane. Shiro on the high ground with Aegis.
I mean, the bright side, they don't have Doom. This might be the best fight that they could potentially get, but they don't have their TA either, which is the main source. Plus, they've got the Aegis. In comes Neo, finding the opening onto FCR. He's just toast.
He got way too close there, trying to defend the tier or the barracks. Not sure why he walks close even when there's no way they can fight, but this is looking all but over right now.
Yeah. This Bristleback, who's supposed to be so incredibly strong, is just pretty much a non-factor. It will buy back, though.
Yeah, gonna try to get out, but the Fissure is keeping them in their base.
I don't think they can. Analog jumping in. They want to show signs of life. They get the Dream Coil off on the backside, but who do you focus on? Nothing to Say jumps in. And again, there's going to be another buyback. The egg is here. Kingrd, he's trying.
They're going for kills.
As they can, seeing if they can get a kill. Costa's in his base practically, and he's still finishing. It is GG.
A little bit of a fountain dive before ending this game. Beautiful game won by LGD. Super strong performance here. And I mean, KEYD Stars, they just looked pretty lost on the map. I think a lot of it comes back to the early game. We saw Bristleback get shut down hard. I also want to go back to the absolute start of the game. What happened there on the level 1 bounty rune? Just walking up, standing on it, but you were under vision, and because of that, lost 2 kills. An interesting draft, and LGD kind of breaking the mold of their, you know, I say they usually don't go very niche in their drafts. They're usually very, you know, methodical and structured. And
is it better to have the aggressive try down here to try to get Costa, you know, these CSs? I say that. They do have nice setup, though. Why you smile? Not going to be quite as survivable as this Weaver. Let's get a little bit more damage in their final hit. It will go to Costa. So, you know, talking about this aggressive try lane, I wasn't sure if it was, you know, to help him farm or to help get kills, but
a little bit of damage. This mid Spirit Breaker, by the way, is so nice to play now with the extra damage on Bash. The change made it so that already with level 4 Greater Bash and
the rotation into the mid lane over onto Nothing to Say, and that's going to be Analog getting himself a kill. There's a little skirmish between Kingrd and Planet off to the side. Charge in, coming out from Nothing to Say, not level 6 just yet. Do you have the level 6 online for Pango? No mana for the time being, so Minute Room is going to be important. King Jungles is here. They're making the rotation with Kingrd. They want to make sure that he is not going to be able to do anything, and there's another tip going out here.
I don't think they could commit it there. Wouldn't really get a kill.
They're trying to put pressure on you over, but
there's still 3 big creeps there with FCR, so slowing down a little bit the farm at least.
Underneath a ward. This is looking very spooky for him. He's going to try to use that Stormhammer. He's held into place with the Fortune's End. In comes Analog. He's a little late, though. Not going to be able to use that Rolling Thunder to keep him alive.
They are moving over. They're trying. They don't want to let him. They're going to be sad to see that the Ancients are already cleared.
Too late. They could make moves on Analog. They would be careful. He does not have that Rolling Thunder up. Charge is coming in with the Solar Bind. Knock him around and take him down.
That's a quick, easy kill there, and Nothing to Say really needed this as well for his own game on Spirit Breaker, getting something.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm gonna threaten from Nothing to Say with the Nether Strike. Just start
They
pulling
want to
it
jump
back.
him when he charges. Oh, not gonna go though.
It's not gonna buy it. Over on the side though, Planet taking a lot of damage from these creeps. Try to use that blinding light. A nice play coming out from Smile. We'll keep him alive a little bit longer as he navigates around the side. Kingrd in an awkward position, as is Analog. He's got the Rolling Thunder. They're trying to go through here, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to finish anyone up. Maybe he gets himself Planet. There's the opening, but on the back lines now, FCR, he's going to try to use the side, almost managing to finish off Shiro. It's so close. He needs just a little bit more damage, and those two managed to find it. FCR going to try to teleport away. Not going to be able to manage, though. He will end up dying as now Analog running away from Nothing to Say. They're high-fiving each other on the way out, but looks like he will survive as Sven puts pressure onto this bottom tower. With not buying like those smokes earlier and whatnot, it feels like they have been pretty greedy. A little bit of a movement over here into the buy angle, and they are split up, but that could be very dangerous for the side of Vivo Keystars because they will end up getting pinsy if they're not careful. We'll see Planet though. They'll go for the site. They even go for the Rolling Thunder. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication on that. Probably didn't need both of those, but jump
don't have to
over
kick
onto
back, Savvy.
Smile. Kingrd though is in an awkward position. He actually comes out over onto Nothing to Say. They've already lost Kingrd. Nothing to Say though, sitting quite low, forced to use that promise over onto Nothing to Say, keep him alive. Costa trying to figure out how do we do this? Do we want to go back in? Doing a lot of damage, but at the same time it's a bristleback. He doesn't care. Shiro starts wiggling around on these back lines, putting pressure onto King Jungles. Does still have that time left. Cooching around. They're gonna pop, send back this Coddle. He's getting right back into the fight. Lincoln's gonna pop. They'll go right back again. Nothing to Say. This blade mail's doing a lot as they're trying to figure out the angle. We'll end up losing King Jungle. Shiro diving underneath the tower along with Nothing to Say FCR. There's the charge over onto Analog, but will not continue as now the roll away from Kingrd on the back lines. FCR still looking again. The charge onto Analog. They're trying to just get as much damage off as possible. The Storm Hammer, lots of clean. Nothing to Say is just isolated now. They'll get the kill and they'll turn their attention now over to new FCR. He's just coated in quills, 10 of them. In fact, do they go back in is the question. The war cry comes out from Costa. They're not looking to vacate just yet. What a fight, Waga.
Yeah, they're smoked. They want to go for something bigger. They're looking for a target that is going to pay off.
Such a long fight. Costa. Oh, it's Planet. Planet breaking the smoke again. Why you Smile on the back lines? Nice positioning. And Analog needs to be careful. He might be a little bit too far away from the rest of his team. Look at those 12. Oh my god. He is just dead as King Jungle's left behind. Nothing to Say, bashing away. Get a big illuminate. They wanted Planet. They have to at least get this on the side of Keystars. It does look like they'll manage to do it, but now FCR, these stacks, these quills, everything just obliterating him. Kingrd diving back to the safety of his tower.
Disrespecting the Aghanim Scepter and the Shard. Like I said, the Shard timing for Bristleback is when he gets really, really strong. You can get so many extra stacks. Those 2 extra goose stacks quickly. Oh boy.
He was not expecting the Lincolns to be on you.
And again, disrespecting, getting too close. Even with the vision that people are nearby there. And there Roche is at 0 armor.
I don't know how you kill this Bristleback at this time with what Vivo Keystars has in their hands. Granted, they can have a Spirit Breaker there at any moment, Costa. It's gonna go, use that Shadow Blade. Oh, and there is Why You Smile on Planet. Look at this positioning from these supports. Costa's gonna walk right into them. Why You Smile, there it is. There's the guy that you want to go after. Positioning down to the low ground, the charge coming through. Analog kind of stuck in the corner, gonna pop down. Why You Smile already using that false promise on himself. As you can see, they're rolling through. Planet stuck over on the side. It's just gonna continuously get hit. Nothing to Say, kind of in an awkward position. Shiro's joined into the fight. The chase is on after Nothing to Say though. Kingrd and Analog looking to see if they can get their hands on them, but Neo, he's here. He's a big boy.
They're just running. They have to be happy with what they got. They got 2 important kills, didn't lose anyone. Just try and get out now before the fight escalates into something else. And that was pretty much the dream fight for them.
Kingrd.
Oh, Earth Spirit though stuck around.
He got his Wisdom rune, but I don't think, yeah, maybe a little too greedy.
And with the bugs as well, they're going for the Tormentor Steel. Doesn't look like they have anything to say about it as well as Sven's not ready. Gonna be a shard over on the Oracle as well.
Was the BKB used by Neo on that last fight?
A little something extra.
And again, they were able to walk away, which was the big thing.
Yeah, they have good disengage on the side of Keystars.
Links the harpoon. Wolf just find himself planet. Just gets rid of him very quickly. Does need to be careful though. Neo making his way over. He's got the Aegis and he's got himself an Oracle. I think Costa got a little baited here. This is not looking good for him. They've got the reins on top of that. And he is just dead.
How's a greedy play? He even had a ward.
Nothing to say. Teleporting in is going to jump on Analog. Does have the Weaver nearby too, so just going to end up losing the Pangolier.
And the charge keeps going?
No.
Thinks better of it. BKB removes Silver Edge nowadays. It didn't used to, but it does. So maybe that's why the Bristol already having a BKB feels like he can't rely on the Silver Edge.
Saw Shiro with the double damage just slipping around the outsides. King Jungles, they have a charge on him. They've got this vision. While this is going on, they find the opening on the back end. Again, Planet, the first one to go down, and it's just totally separate. Why do you smile off to the side? Costa all by himself is getting knocked around by Nothing to Say. And Shiro, Kingrd will end up dying. Costa trying to buy himself a little bit of space, trying to have Analog come help him, but he's just a little bit too late. That's just going to get used. Analog looking for the opening, but he's a big baddie, and it's just so hard to get him off of you. FCR going in with the side. Can they finish up Nothing to Say? Nothing yet.
Nice save.
To the fact that they have this Oracle, and they'll end up losing Analog, and they'll end up losing FCR. It is a double kill for New.
Oh my god, why you smile? Always in such good positioning. How has he only died 2 times on Oracle in a game like this? Things are slipping fast right now. You can see the small area of the map that they're playing on. They need to get some of these D wards.
I can see Shiro over here, but unfortunately Shiro can see you, so King Jungles, you are absolutely toast, my friend.
Yeah, they don't really have a counterplay to Weaver running in like that. With Lincolns and BKB, it's tough for them to go on him.
Jump forward. Okay, they pop it immediately. There's the follow-up, though. As now Shiro, okay, he's going to stay alive a little bit longer. Costa's just ripped apart. There'll be multiple buybacks coming out from Keystars as Analog separated from the rest of his team. Get Kingrd. This is looking disastrous now for Keystars. They're trying to find the opening, trying to do something here after they buy back. Costa, he's here, but he's just so big, so scary with that BKB. Look at this man. How do you stop him? It is looking so hard for them to do it. They'll go and just try to hold in place the site. It's just not enough damage. They don't seem to have it. King Jungles will go down. 3 dead on the side of Keystars. He's still alive. Still kicking. He's going to go walk
my god, he's diving in.
Ripping them apart. Oh my god. Somebody stop this man.
Nah, this game is over. Pack it up here. Full Agams now for Spirit Breaker as he sneaks in and buys it behind the enemy lines.
Kingrd needs to be careful. He's about to walk right into. They see him. They're hoping maybe we can get a kill on Nothing to Say. He's a little bit separated from everyone else. Rolling Thunder coming through from Analog, and King Jungles is just dead. Nothing to Say. Sitting a bit low here. Kingrd putting out all of his spells as possible. FCR, he wants to try to do something. Doesn't have the sight though. And there's the save again from the Oracle. Oldest ring, keeping them alive. FCR is going to get chased down. Analog's dead. It is a full team wipe on Vivo Keystars, and the GGs get called. Man, if you're a China Dota fan, you're really, really happy right now.
He's fountain diving, but there's nobody there. Bristol is like, any more that I can kill? What a performance here by LGD. Both game 1 and game 2, I mean, particularly game 2, looking so clean. And Keystars, they were just fumbling pretty early on in this match. I feel like LGD completely had their number, even though they did a lane swap there to try and get, the Necro against the Bristol. Bristol seemed completely unfazed, and the bottom lane, the Weaver, was having a free game as well. This was just all according to script for LGD. You could see the smiles on their faces.